My name is Dio Morales, host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and today I am joined by, accidentally joined by Blair Bunky of the Scum and Villainy podcast. How you doing, Blair?
Good, how you doing, man?
Good. So thank you for casting with me today. We're gonna make this screen a little bit bigger, a little easier to see here for us. There we go. So I'm gonna take a moment and tell you guys there is no official sponsor for round one. But we're going to be using all of today to support and mention the 2018 campaign against cancer that's going on. If you haven't heard about it, it is a yearly X-Wing event that will happen on April 7th this year to raise money for cancer research. Visit xwing.org to find the nearest location for you in order to participate in this awesome event. And they've done a lot of great work, raised a lot of money for cancer research, and I'm looking forward to that. So our player one here on the left is Calen Wong. What's our list, Blair?
So Calen is running a Saj Ventress with expertise, one glitter stim, engine upgrade, Shadowcaster title, Lats Razzie, and then a contracted scout also with expertise, and then rig cargo chute, anti-pursuit lasers, punishing one title, and Dengar.
And he's going up against Chris Norris, who has a triple Wookiee list, two Wookiee Liberators, both with expertise and tactician. One of them has courier droid, mostly to be cute.
He might use it once today.
He might. He's the courier droid Wookiee is sitting out there, and Loric with Predator, C-3PO, and Tactician. So one of the things we noticed right off the bat here is that Calen brought two expertise ships, and Chris has triple stressing ships. So one of the things that's going to matter is how does Chris leverage his ability to stress versus the expertise.
Yeah, so Kalen's actually at 99 with his list,
Mm-hmm.
and since they're both PS3, he took initiative not only to try to block those Wookiees and deny, but also so his scout can fire first. Thus, if he gets caught at range 2 and takes that stress, he's still going to get his expertise off.
At least once.
At least once.
Which could make a big difference. I know a couple people I saw in the chat were saying, were like, contracted scout, what happened to Dengar? Yeah, I think in order to have the points for all the tools he brought, he had to drop down to the contracted scout.
Yeah. Lots. Dengar Saw is real good, but you really got to strip down those two ships. And Calen won engine on a Saj, and expertise isn't cheap either, but the title is really good. The ability to block someone with the scout, tractor them off the scout, thus allowing the scout to get a fully modded range 1 shot with a -1 agility. But this is going to be tough for Calen. He brought this list to counter Ghost Fen. I'm sure Chris brought this as well for the same reason, but I think Chris has more firepower, so Calen's going to have to try to do some mark dodge and pull this one out. But, I mean, this is the fact that this is a randomly generated round 1 matchup is pretty astounding, because you could make a strong argument these are like the two strongest players in the entire field. So
Did the clock start?
the clock has started.
Oh, okay.
Started like 5 minutes ago, I think.
Like 5 minutes ago? I didn't hear that one. Start the clock. All right, so Scout starts with a sloop. Looks like he's going to try to meet up here with Asajj and see where Chris's vectors are. It's coming quick. Reinforce. Is he what style tokens? Yes, he's using them as pointers. Okay. So I like the opening move from Calen here. Using the sloop, he'll be able to re-engage with Asajj here, and it's making Chris chase a little bit.
Yeah, you got to try to draw those Wookiees into the rocks. I think Calen's probably going to right bank Asajj and try to get her in behind him if he can.
Oh, Chris is moving quick.
He sure is.
He plays fast, I guess. Are you familiar with any of these players? I know I've heard of Calen. Have you played them?
Well, Calen and I actually came down together.
Okay, great.
So we're real good friends. And Chris actually won this last year, or I guess not this, but he won the System Open Seattle last year. He won the Seattle Regional last year, and he just won Vancouver Regional last weekend. So
he's on a tear.
He's definitely been on a tear. So probably the favorite in this field, I would say, but Calen has tons of strong showings too. He got top 4 at Vancouver with Pal Paces last weekend, so definitely two guys to watch out for.
All right, so one thing I like to do for every matchup is do our predictions and voting. If you can give us a number 1 if you think Calen Wong will be able to win this game, and give us a number 2 if you think Chris Norris is going to win the day. Not the day, excuse me, the round. He might win the day.
He might.
He's been playing really well. But who do you think is going to take it today?
It's all going to come down to that initial engagement. If Calen can get a good block on the first turn of shooting and get Asajj in behind him, that's what all's going to come down to. But I think it's going to be an uphill battle. I think on paper the matchup favors Chris.
All right, working on counting these guys up. All right, does another sloop here. He's getting that scout in, ready for a, I mean, he's got almost like perfect like 3-bank barrel roll position here for next turn. We'll see if Chris catches it.
So someone asked if Chris has been running triple Wookiees for, I don't know, I don't really play at a store. I live like an hour away, but he won Vancouver with Fen Ghost. But I know his good friend Carson ran this list at Fresno, so I'm sure he's super familiar with it.
Asajj getting ready to leverage that side arc. I'm assuming it's pointed to the left. It's hard to see from this angle. They're cleaning up.
Oh, you see?
I can't quite see. Yeah, go ahead. Go take a look. Okay, it is pointed to the left.
It is pointed left.
It is pointed left. And no, he actually has courier droid only on one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's only on one.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'd kind of be worth it if you had. I guess you can't get it on Lowrick as a thing, but still, you could go 588. I think you'd rather have that than 533, wouldn't you, Dion?
Um.
I mean, you always want to deploy last if you have the opportunity to, don't you?
Right.
And plus, even if you don't want to go last, you can always go first.
Let's look at the cards. Maybe they're both on there.
I'll go last.
Courier droid. No, the other one's chopper.
Oh, there you go.
That's what it is. All right, so we're missing a chopper. Let me edit that. We haven't taken any damage yet, so this is easy. He's player 2. Boom, and that's been updated. Alrighty. No, Blair is not using a buy card. He got an unofficial buy. They're like, oh, look, it's Blair. Let's give him a buy. Just worked out. So it is a 1-bank barrel roll here. Looks like he's thinking about going to the back. It's one of these situations where he could have gone fast, done the 3-bank barrel roll towards him, but if Chris calls that and does a 1 forward, that's a dead.
It's most
scout.
likely Chris is soft banking 1 here.
Here we go. Looks green. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so this is going to work out for Calen. It's going to be a range 3 engagement, so no tactician. And he might even have the back Wookiee, Lorik, out of range.
I think he will be. But it's going to be close for the front one, too, though. He might be out as well.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what Calen wanted, because now next turn, he's almost guaranteed to get that block.
Oh, yeah. People are freaking out about a 47-point scout. What is this? Is this real life? Well, I mean, it's that the punishing one title bumps it up 12 points.
Yep.
So take whatever scout you normally do, throw the title on it, and you'll have that 40-something points. So I like Chris's positioning here, though. He has the ability to go left or right here, depending on the engagement he wants to get. He can go after Asajj, or I was about to say Dengar, or the scout.
Yeah. The concern is that if those big boys get in behind him, then you get sucked into the rocks, and you can't turn around. So Calen's just going to evade.
All right, so it looks like we're going to be doing start of combat measuring. Nothing's in range 2. We're getting an attack there. That's 3 hits. Asajj on the lead Liberator. Blank focus. We have a reinforce. And I'm assuming we're going to spend the reinforce from Lorik. There it is. So he's going to take 1 shield. Honestly, at range 3, getting 1 shield there is above average.
Right.
So that works
You'll
out.
Take that. I think that's why Calen evaded, because he was thinking likely wasn't going to get anything. So that looks.
So he was checking range to Lorik from the scout. Scout's going to have a shot.
Well, Lorik should be shooting first. I think they're missing.
He was just out.
Oh, he was? Okay.
Yeah. And
that's,
expertise,
that's
hit crit.
Roll.
So reinforce is in place. Range 3 shot. Looking for natties. He's going to be taking 1 more shield. All right, so opening engagement. Who do you think that favors right there?
Well, obviously, Calen, he's still in a pretty good spot here. Oh, Chris can shoot back. That's 2.
Lots of expertise going on here. Everybody's an expert.
Triple blank. Okay, well, maybe not.
Taking 2.
That was on the scout, so. This is the critical turn here. If you can get the block on the Wookiees, light that front one up. I would say that was basically a draw, that first turn there. But Calen, he's played this a couple of times. He really brought it. He brings all his ice with him. It's just a giant show of arrogance. That's how Calen likes to roll. And he'll put them all out. And then he'll sit there and like twiddle his fingers before he rolls to decide like which ones he's going to go with. He's like superstitious. But no, he's played this. He's been playing this and variants of it. But yeah, it was really was designed to counter Fen Ghost, which there's definitely more of in the field today than there was last weekend. Calen's name on Vassal is Squishy Ball.
All right, I'm back. All right, so looking at how this opening engagement went, I mean, the fact that Calen actually got any shields on that Wookiee is great. I mean, that works out, but losing 2 shields is a higher percentage of health of the scout than Chris's list. So technically, Calen's on the losing end of this round here.
Technically, but he's got to love this position that his scout is in.
Yeah.
He's either, it's going to 4 forward or 3 bank, not only potentially get some blocks, but also deny some shots. And then this is where Asajj comes in. If Chris turns into Asajj, Calen's got the opportunity to either try to boost to get out or just pop glitter and just tank up. But there's a good possibility here. This is where you're going to see that title make its money. Calen can get that, reduce the agility first and foremost, but then barrel roll one of those guys. Because if that front Wookiee turns in to go for Asajj, he's basically going to be staring down that debris. And I'm sure that's what Chris is thinking is, if I go for the scout, I'm probably getting jammed up and I might miss Asajj completely. But if I go for Asajj, she's just going to tank hard. She's at full health. man, I'm pulling myself into the asteroids. It's going to be hard to get turned back around. So it's a tough call for Chris.
I'm wondering if the safest move might just be a 1 forward.
Just 1 forward maul, yeah.
Yeah, just because you'll see what options you end up getting.
Uh-huh.
Because Asajj doesn't want to go too fast here because she'll be without shots.
Mm-hmm.
And the title only works within range 1 to 2. That's important to remember. Here we go. All right, 4 forward. Expecting the barrel roll. There it is. All right, looks like he's jamming up the 1 forward. Yeah, he is. So he's trying to isolate the Wookiee that he already took some damage on, which is the right way to play against this list.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to be taken away, most likely taken away, Loric's reinforced token, because no action, which means he's reducing the defensive ability of the list. So right now he's got the 1 forward and the 2 forward blocked with where he's at. He's trying to see if he can maybe get the 3 forward as well. And I think that covers 1, 2, and 3. Doesn't cover the 4.
I think Calen will live with the 4, though, because I think
Yeah.
Asajj can get out of that.
All right, so there's the 1 forward. And anti-pursuit laser is going to hit there, so that's one of the Wookiees going to be taking 1 shield. And is anti-pursuit laser once per round?
No.
Or is it every time?
It's every time.
All right. So we'll get another roll for that.
Yeah.
All right.
No, they didn't roll.
Oh, he
Is that
forgot.
a must or a may?
That's a great question. We can actually look that up right here on our overlay. Says after an enemy ship executes a maneuver that causes it to overlap.
Sounds like
Yeah,
automatic.
it's a must.
Should we tell him?
No, we can't.
Okay.
We cannot. We cannot break the 4th wall. Alrighty. Unless it's something heinous. Like changing your die. Not again. All right, so Asajj is in a great spot right now.
Wow, that's so close to whether Asajj got past, because that front rookie reinforced
The front.
the 4, so that is so close to whether she made it past or not. That's going to be big, so I'm sure Calen's going to shoot it.
Yep. At the least, if it is in that side arc, if he hits, he can just move it forward. That way, he doesn't get the return shot
Move it forward with
with the tractor
yeah.
beam ability.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he's going to do. So I guess.
So here's range
Oh,
1,
man.
expertise, 3 hits and a crit. This is coming from Asajj.
Yeah. I think they're checking right now. Yep.
We'll find out. So got a blank there, and
1 shield.
card-
1, 2, 3. So didn't get the reinforce.
and
Now
that's a
it's
stunned pilot crit.
Now I was getting tractor.
Tractor beam
So
pulls him forward. He's gonna have a range 1 shot still from the scout. Ooh! Shadowcaster punch.
So that liberates down to 3. It looks like Dion.
Mm-hmm. 3. There we go. Down the 3 hole, and we'll see if the scout can clean him up here. Reinforce his off.
This might be it. 4 dice with full mods.
Looks like that's
Oh, only got 3. Could do it. Oh, and that's it. He's got no agility for.
this is defending.
Oh, sorry, this is
Lorik.
Lorik. My bad.
Yep. So he's gonna be taking 3 shields there because of range 1 shot from Lorik. And we have Dengar. There it is, the 3 hits. He's got to roll some.
He doesn't get. He's tractored.
Oh, you're right. Nothing. He's dead. Forgot about the tractor beam token. He used assault token instead of the tractor beam. I was like, wait, what? All right. Oops, something broke. Let me fix that. Mass panic in the streets. Nope. There it is. All right. So 1 Wookiee's down. This is going at Asajj. He's going to spend the evade.
Spend the stress for.
Spend the stress for the evade.
Took the stress for a tactician.
Tactician. There you go. It's from the farther one. So expertise is off, but he's got a great green dial. He'll be able to clear that off. No problem next turn.
So
All right. So
gotta be happy if you're Calen. Both your ships are still got about 3/4 of their life left. Done 2 shields to one of the liberators. You're effectively cut his firepower down by more than 1/3 of what it is. Big thing here for Calen is Asajj is in a really good spot.
Ah.
Kind of mess it up.
The world's moving. It's fine. Looks good.
So it's really close whether, God, I don't know. That 3 hard with Asajj, 3 hard left. I think that's because Calen obviously wants to drop that cargo chute on those 2 Wookiees.
Right.
So I don't think Calen's going to take that risk with Asajj. I think he's just going to kind of bail out.
Yeah, it's not time yet. Huh.
So I don't know exactly how it does against Ghost Fen, apart from what he was explaining on the ride down last night.
Right.
But obviously the expertise is a big thing, and the engine is nice for Asajj to try to close distance quickly to Fen, but the stress from Asajj is really nice combined with engine, so you can go so fast you can close distance to Fen, thus shutting down his ability.
Exactly.
But obviously it's all the passive mods that get by sensor jammer, Fen's ability, and all that good stuff. So I've never actually seen him play it, but.
And here it looks like this is going to be a classic 1 hard barrel roll from the Jump Master.
Wow.
He's assuming that the Wookiees are probably going to be going forward or hard 2, I think. Does it fit?
Nope.
Nope. It's a safe move. He's still in the way.
Yeah, still in the way. I'm interested to see what he dialed up at the Asajj now, though.
And looks like they're pulling for a template, so it looks like he was anticipating the block. 4 forward. This works in Calen's favor because he'll still have a shot. He's a turret. No shots back. He will reinforce the back, though.
Still got 4 dice with full mods. Yeah, he'll take this all day for Calen.
Maybe something like a 2 forward from Asajj if he was just trying to stay close.
Oh, he went for the 3 hard?
He did.
Oh, that's going to make it easy. Yeah. So that's why he did the one hard on the scout. Keep out of the way. Don't think he's range 2, though.
That's the no stress.
Just takes a target lock.
We'll have some range 3 rerolls. And it looks like he's going after... Looks like one of the Liberators here.
Gotta think he's gonna go for the Liberator. It's already been hurt.
Yep. Hit, crit.
Who needs rerolls?
And we await the Wookiee reroll. It's gonna be 2 dice. Got an evade, reinforce.
Oh, so he shot Lowrick.
Oh, he did go
And
at
I
Lowrick.
believe
Okay.
Chris called 1 on 3PO and got it, so
Nice.
dodged it all.
Here's range 1 from the scout. It's gonna be 2 with expertise. Dengar rerolls. Comes out to 4.
We've got 2.
So he's gonna be getting 2 total through there on Lowrick. Down to 1.
A little surprised Calen went there. Typically, obviously, you want to go for Lowrick because the Liberators aren't as good endgame because they don't have 3PO, but I don't know. If I already had 2 shields on one of them, I think I'd keep pouring into that one.
Maybe he just doesn't want to deal with the spending the reinforced evade.
Yeah.
On the Liberator, just slowing it down. It's like, you know what? I can get through to C3PO. I got 2 ships with expertise. He's trying to leverage that.
Yeah, this is where the Wookiees struggle.
Yep.
Super efficient, but if you get behind them early, it's tough for them to catch back. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Calen just hard lefts the scout and then barrel rolls left back to try to stay out of their arc.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There it is. Yep, and he's giving Asajj plenty of space to do what she has to do.
And even if Asajj bumps,
she's fine.
Really don't even care because she still got the target lock. Ooh, but Chris went the other way. Nice move.
Okay.
I don't think that one's gonna have a shot though.
He's debating reinforcing the front or the back. For anybody maybe who's not super familiar with the reinforce action, it says if you assign it to the front, if you're at all in the front arc, even if it's the very corner of your ship, you are that ship gets an extra evade when being attacked, just automatically. And if you do the back, you have to not be an arc at all for it to work. Both of these are reinforcing the front. 1 bank from Asajj. That's going to be range 3. The right choice here is to make sure that, there you go. Yep, take an evade. No stress. And we're going at Lowrick again, range 3. Expertise for 2 hits and a crit. He's debating C3PO. There's 2 dice. He gets 1. He got it again. All right. So no damage. All right, here's Lowrick on the scout. Use the Predator reroll, has 2. No, he's going to be getting 2 in there on the scout. Shields are down.
So is that front one reinforce front?
Yeah, I believe it was the
So
front.
I think Scout's out of it then.
Mm-hmm.
So now, I guess you got to go for Lowrick still though, because now he spent 3PO.
Hit, crit. And that's a blank.
Shield
And
crit on Lowrick.
yep. Damaged cockpit, pilot skill 0. That is...
That's actually kind of good.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. That's easily the best you could have hoped for there.
Yep, now he can use them as a blocker if he needs to.
And he's going to get the reinforce guaranteed. And not only does he get his own reinforce, but he can, in essence, protect his other liberator and get him a reinforce as well.
3 hits. He's going to be taking, there's an evade there. He's going to be taking 1 to the hull on a Saj, I believe. There it is. And we are back to planning here. So Lorik, being at PS0, I had a game like this a couple weeks ago where I dealt a PS0 crit and it lost me the game.
I've had that happen, yep.
Yeah, it feels bad.
Yep.
So what's a safe move? Man, again, Lorik now. Lorik's in the driver's seat. The hard 3 blocks the hard 1 on the scout. Maybe is the sloop the right choice on the scout?
I mean, yeah, you don't want to bump Lowrick, obviously, because you want to keep fire on him. But again, you have the tractor beam title, so if you're Calen, all you have to do is make sure you have your mobile arc pointed at Lowrick, and you can tractor him off the scout, and then the scout's getting his fully modded 4-dice shot anyway. So, but the concern is, how do you do that? The one forward with Sasaj is a bit risky. It's going to have you pretty close to that board edge next turn, and then any kind of bank move
will be off the board.
Well, if he banks left,
right,
the arc is pointed to Asaj's left right now. So if you bank left, you run the risk of Lowrick being outside of the mobile arc, thusly not getting the title to trigger.
So here's a 3 hard. He's just trying to take up as much space as possible with Lowrick. Make it tough. Yep. I mean, he had to do the 1 hard. He had to keep it as tight as possible to try to avoid that corner. So back to our voting earlier in the game, they were pretty close in votes. It's a difference of 2 going towards Chris's way. And I still think this game's a toss-up. The fact that both players have managed to do a significant amount of damage on both their lists is going to matter. We'll see if Asajj bumps here, because not having that evade this turn will hurt her a lot.
Probably going to see her pop glitter if she does indeed bump.
Let's see what the move here is. It's a 1 forward. And glitter stem is active, so basically focus evade on all defensive rolls. Tractor beam on Lowrick.
The thing is, Lowrick can't tractor beam Lowrick out of there, so.
They're moving that table all over the place. Alrighty. So that'll be glitter stem, not expertise. Glitter stem for 4 hits. This is going at Lowrick. Not sure what he 3PO'd. Look, he's just getting the 1 plus the reinforce. He's going to be taking 2. So he'll be at 2 hull.
Oh, that's going to be close. Well. That's probably it for old Lowrick.
Yep. He's trying to get him. All right, here we go. Here's range 1. And hit crit. Rerolls from Dengar.
I'll do it.
That's a dead Lowrick. As a reminder, tractor beam tokens do remove the lowers your agility by 1 for every tractor beam token you have. And Lorik should be taken off the board, I believe, unless we. That's something wrong. Especially Lorik is PS0, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what their.
Did maybe we had a shot wrong here from earlier? We'll fix it in a minute. So we got something wrong. 4 hits coming in on the scout. Three cards going on to the contracted scout. And here's PS0 Lorik. I guess maybe that damage was on the Predator for 4 hits. Ooh. Okay.
Well, Scout's gone.
Scout's dead. Oh, we missed something.
So Lowrick is still alive.
By how much, you know?
He's at 1 with a major hull breach.
Oh, 1. All right, so we must have miscounted something earlier. Where we might have missed it is if he C-3PO'd 1 on the roll, the first one, that's how he would have 1 hole left. Well, major hull breach doesn't super matter.
Yeah. That's huge for Chris, obviously.
Yep.
Still in it. That Liberator's in a tough spot. He really can't do much of anything that's going to get him a shot on Asajj.
Nope. On Asajj, I'm fairly confident her 3 hard to the left clears and keeps him on the board. Will clear stress. He has engine, so he's going to be able to position himself wherever he needs to. Yeah, that might be that 1 hole might make a big difference in the end game. So Asajj is still sitting at 6. And here's the thing, right? So Calen popped the glitter stem, and while it didn't matter, it may have deterred Chris from shooting at Asajj.
May have. I think Calen forgot.
35 minutes. 35 minutes left. 35.
Is Lowrick stressed? I can't tell. If he's not, I think Calen forgot to stress Lowrick. So
I don't think it is.
So yeah, may have deterred Asajj, but I think Chris is all in on the scout anyway. He's lower. He was at 5 when the turn started. But this has been a crazy dice variance game.
Yeah, lots.
Calen's reds have been super hot. And Lowrick just got 4 on that last shot. I think it was all paint. Lowrick rolled 4 hits natty, and then the Liberator rolled all paint too. But Asajj has rolled all paint for I think every
attack.
Turn
She's got full
red.
damage almost.
So
reinforcing the back. I'm gonna have to readjust the table after this. Probably tape it down. Alrighty, so the 2 hard doesn't clear there. He's gonna get a bump. And the question is that angle gonna be enough for that Liberator to get a shot on Asajj?
With 3 hards, I don't think so.
So the 3 hard turn is a green maneuver on the Shadowcaster dial, so that'll clear the stress, opening up expertise. And he's out of arc. I think he's got a target lock even already on Lauric. So there's nothing really to do. You evade for fun. Action-wise, I don't think boosting here is going to help you at all.
No.
Because you just end up boosting out of or into an arc.
Mm-hmm. He might move the target lock over and just light up that one Liberator.
Because it doesn't have reinforce right now.
No reinforce, no 3PO, no Lauric ability. You're looking at 4 dice against 1 fully modded. It's really tempting to go for a Liberator. Because he knows he's not going to, though.
He's going to check. He might have him in arc already.
Oh.
Yep. He's in arc, so he's giving him the stress. And we'll know who he shoots by how many dice. So he's
shooting loud. He got 3.
Yeah, hit, crit.
I think that was range 3. So you got to call 1 here. Don't think he got it. Unless he called, even if he got 0.
Yeah,
no.
They're just double checking. But yeah, Lauric is gone. So extra gone. Got some double damage in there. And now it's the Liberator against the world here. Asajj is not at half points yet, so Calen is up 52 to up 52. Sorry, Asajj is worth 52. This Liberator is worth 32, so he's up by 20. Well, 21, right? Because he does have a bid.
Yeah. Apart from any kind of regen ship, Asajj is just about the best closer in the game. Maybe a Mega Leader.
So there's a stress. And here's the thing about the tractor beam, right? He can just move him into range 3.
Yep.
Give him more dice.
Look at Asajj.
Look at this hot, man.
She's like five turns in a row. Nothing but pain on red.
All right. And that's 2 because of the reinforce.
And this is where going for Lauric pays off for Calen. Because it's 1 less evaded 2 through 3PO gone.
Mm-hmm. So there he goes. He moves that Liberator out to range 3.
I think it might still be 2. Yeah, I took the stress for a tactician. More paint.
Evade and stress. No damage.
I think took 1. I think the Liberator got 3 hits.
Was it 3?
I'll go check.
Nope. He didn't pull out the card.
Okay.
So Asajj looking to continue taking damage, evade plus the stress. I mean, he's got to do 3 every turn.
Oh, he didn't get the, sorry, Dion. He rolled hit eyeball.
Yeah.
But he didn't get the expertise because of stress.
Exactly, yes. Yes, Calen, and they just for anybody who's wondering, they are sharing dice for this game. But they're Calen's. Maybe they're they're turning on Chris here. Hey, for some fun in the chat, what are some of your game superstitions? What are maybe some things that you do that that make you feel like you're doing better? That they give you some luck. Oh, he's diving in here. Range 1. Hello. Clears the stress. Evade. Gives him the stress at the start of combat. Here's range 1. He didn't roll enough dice.
Did not.
We're pretty sure that's range 1, right?
That's got to be range 1, yeah.
Maybe there was a dice outside of the box. All right. Still doesn't take any damage.
Yeah.
So Asajj here is going to be needing to do at least 2 damage every turn to get it done. Maybe there was a 4th dice that rolled out the box, but they also slid the table all over the place, so it could be out of view. Let me take a peek here. Getting some superstitions here. I cut my opponent's deck by putting the top card at the bottom. So some people don't roll their green dice if they don't have to. They don't want to use up their luck. All right. 1 forward fits right inside of right in front of Asajj. So Calen most likely will have to shift his mobile arc this turn.
As long as he doesn't bump, yeah. It's tempting to just self-bump, because then you know that Liberator is going to have to overshoot you next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would have been the optimal move, just 1 forward.
1 forward.
I don't think he's going to. Nope. Yeah, it really cannot be understated how crazy it is these two guys got. And the other thing, too, these guys actually played round 1 of the System Open in Seattle last year, too.
Wow. Well, this time we have proof, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So this works actually really well for Chris because not having that evade, the evade token, is going to allow Chris to possibly do some damage if he rolls 2 hits. All right, expertise for 3. So he will be getting at least 1 here. He's going to be getting 2. So that's down to 4 hull. Oops. And then here comes range 1 shot, no mods from the Wookiee Liberator. Ooh, 4 hits. He's going to be taking all of those. Asajj is going down to 2 hull.
Spend the stress.
Spend the stress. Sorry, down to. Oof. So Asajj down to 3. Yeah, that too hard. That was.
Yeah.
That hurt him.
Yeah. You need that action economy. Even with expertise and lats, you still want to try to get as many mods as you can. And now that you got the Liberator behind you, this is going to be really close.
Yeah.
Because I think that 1 forward from the Liberator is going to bump. So if you're Chris, tough call what you do here. Do you bank to get the reinforce? And then if you're Calen, do you expect that? Do you hard left 2? I think that's what I would do if I had Asajj right now. I would hard left 2. Because I've already got my arc pointed at the rear.
Right, and now Chris is ahead. Because Chris is ahead because Asajj is down at half points.
Calen's got to get the Liberator.
Mm-hmm. Commenting with me is Blair Bunky of the Scum and Villainy podcast. He's hanging out round 1 because he got a bye because his opponent didn't show up. He saw Blair Bunky on the sheet and went, "Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go get some lunch, some breakfast." So looks like he's going fast here. Is that a 3 bank? Yep. 3 bank. Asajj can't get out of arc here. Oh, is he in the arc?
Very close.
That's what Chris wants to make. So he's going to assume he's in arc because he plopped out on that evade token. He gets a stress. Here we go. Expertise for 3. And it looks like he's taking a couple more. At least 2. So Wookiee's sitting at 2. So we've got 2 evades guarantee here. And that's going to do no damage. Spends them both.
That title has done work.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely earned its money this game.
Gunboats. Again, sorry about the angle. I will fix it after this game and tape it down just because the players have been sliding the thing all over the place. Thank you.
I don't understand that. When I play, I don't like constantly slide them. I'm gonna have to ask them what they're doing with that after the game.
I think it was just like when they're putting their hands on it.
Yeah, it must be.
It's just sliding on the table. All right, decisions.
It's always the player's fault.
Today it is. It looks like those the plastic boards do go right up to the edge, so I can actually put a piece of tape just like to the table over the edge, so that'd be pretty stable. All right, here we go. Dials are flipped. The Wookiee is going 2 straight. This gives him the obstruction behind the debris.
Potentially.
Reinforce. Right now, Calen's in a spot where he wants to make sure that he's got plenty of time. So, because his arc is pointed, quote unquote, like the wrong way, it's to the back. He has to make sure that he has a shot. If he's out of range, then he can turn it to the inside and now start being able to do circles. He becomes a Wookiee now. Mm-hmm. See what he chooses to do.
He's going to boost. Boost off the board.
All right. So he's got the space. We'll expect 3 hard next turn. Probably will change the arc to the right because Chris can't catch him at range 3 this turn without maybe the 3 big. Maybe he can. Well, he gets to see him first, so he'll either evade or change the arc, just depending on which one he wants. So we got the 3 bank. Reinforcing the front. 3 hard turn. 2. Whoa. I'm surprised he didn't do the 3. Looks like he'll still have enough distance to be out of range.
It's gonna be close. I think he's in.
The fact that was a 2 might be the difference in the game right there.
Now you have a very tough call. Cause he's going to rotate the arc. But he gets no. He's going to have no Asajj. I think that's range 3.
Yep.
He's got no lats and no evade token.
Yep. This is going to flip it right there.
Well,
he rolls some natties. Hit crit.
Nice. This could do it if Chris blanks out. Got. Oh.
I guess he
must have been a 1, I guess.
Must have been at 1. There you go. Saw the handshake.
Roll the dice to see what would have happened.
Alrighty. So Chris Norris loses to Calen Wong in the first round here. I do want to remind everybody, we're gonna go to the booth view. Ready? They're gonna see you now, Blair. You ready for the magic to go away?
Ready.
All right. There we go. So great game. Thank you to those 2 gentlemen here. We're going to be here all day. Well, I'm going to be here all day. Blair is getting in the zone now. He's going to be playing. All day today, we're going to be talking about the campaign against cancer, as well as our other round sponsors. But you can go to xwing.org and check that out. If you want to support a Gold Squadron podcast and all the streaming we're doing, I literally got an airplane, flew to Portland from Chicago, and it's all possible because of my patrons. So you can go to patreon.com/Gold Squadron to support us there. Or if you have Amazon Prime, you can connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, become a Twitch Prime subscriber. It costs you $0. You just got to click a button once a month, and it throws a couple bucks our way, and that's a huge help because many hands make light work. Any shout-outs to give, Blair, before you go and get ready here?
God. Not off the top of my head, sorry. Put me on the spot. I'm playing 7Zs. Same list as Fresno.
Oh, here comes. And there are harpoon missiles, right?
3 harpoons and 4 tracers.
Ghostbuster.
Right. That's the plan.
All right, man. Well, we're going to take a little break here. I'm going to go tape down that table so that we don't get all that that shimmy. And we'll be back with round 2. We had, oops. Let's see how much time we still have left in the round here. So looks like we have about 18 minutes left in the round. So we'll be back looking at the clock here. 12:45-ish Pacific time. We're all the way on the left. Mountain time would be 1:45. Central 2:45. Eastern 3:45. We'll be back.